Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is Mactics, and today I'm bringing you a live commentary solo Grandmaster Arms Dealer Nightfall with no cheeses. This is a little bit different than the kind of content I usually put on my channel. Usually I'm doing PvE guides or stream highlights, but some people requested this, so I figured I'd give it a go and see how people like this type of content. So if you like stuff like this, be sure to leave a comment, let me know so that I can do more stuff like this in the future. Basically, what's going to be going on in this video is I'm just going to be running through the solo Grandmaster Nightfall, kind of explaining my thought process, explaining my methodology for going through each room, maybe talk about my loadout a little bit in certain situations, and hopefully get a decent time while I'm doing it. So this first room we're going to start out, we have two champions, the Unstoppable Incendiora and the Barrier Colossus, that are probably the most lethal things here. Also have two Void Shielded Incendioras and two Scions. So first thing I'm going to do is see if I can land a nade on the Void Shielded Incendioras, because my Void Grenade is the only thing that I can use to break their shields. So what I can do is I can use that nade to kill one of them. I was hoping they would clump up and I would be able to get both, but wasn't quite able to do that. And while my grenade recharges, I'm going to go ahead and take out this Unstoppable Incendior. Because the Unstoppable Incendior, as all Unstoppables, aggro very heavy onto you. And so they'll chase you pretty much to the ends of the earth, so I can take advantage of that, actually, and kind of bait him into chasing me away from the rest of his friends, and I can kill him in isolation. I'm just going to stun him one more time, that'll make him finisherable. And now we just have to deal with one more Incendior, two Scions, and the Barrier Colossus. And the Barrier Colossus hurts a ton. I'm just going to jump out to safety real quick. I'm going to stick with two Anarchies, and then I'm going to poke him in the head with my sniper to stagger him. That'll put the shield up. And then the Anarchies will finish him off there. And then I can just kind of poke away at the Scions. And my grenade is back up, so I can use it to kill that Incendior. Unless he jumps away from it. But he'll walk back into it, because not the smartest guy.
What are those cabals doing out there? We need to get past
and so
the
that's the first room.
door.
And so this next room is going to be primarily focused on taking out the Scion snipers, because obviously snipers in Grandmaster Nightfalls hurt. There's two on that catwalk area over there. There's a major sniper over here, and then two in the middle field area. But I'm actually not going to walk out there until the Thresher ship that appears goes away. I could kill it, but it'll go away on its own eventually. And, you know, part of Grandmaster Nightfall is all about ammo efficiency. So if I can save ammo in certain areas by not having to deal with a certain enemy because it's just going to leave, then that's definitely something I'm going to do. I can also, because I'm using anti-barrier sniper, when my sniper is out, the phalanx shields basically don't exist. So if I ever want to take easy shots at a phalanx shield, I can just use my sniper, which is super nice. So my sniper aim there was terrible, so what should have been a 2 headshot kill actually turned out to be 4 body shots and no kill. I ended up getting him, so it's okay. And then this guy's gonna fly at us with his knife out. Just gonna go ahead and finish him real quick. Dropped some heavy too, so we're maxed out on our heavy. I'm just gonna keep an eye on these Scion snipers out here, so I see one right there. Take him out. And then I'm looking for the major Scion sniper as well. And he had his back turned to me, which is nice, so I can shoot his back and instantly kill him. Kill one of the phalanxes. My grenade should kill the other phalanx. And I see another Scion sniper right there. And then there's the last one. So all the Scion snipers are dead now, which is great. Puts me in a great position. I'm gonna go ahead and take out that phalanx real quick with my sniper, because I can shoot right through the shield. And then that ship just came in and dropped some legionaries and an unstoppable Incendior. So I'll just slowly work my way through these enemies. And once I kill one, I'm gonna do my best to get some more damage on the other ones. Taking a good bit of damage though, so I'm just gonna hang tight. And eventually, once this Unstoppable Incendior kind of catches wind of me, he'll start pushing me just like the other one did. Like right now. So I'll just back up a little bit and kind of let him work his way up here, and then I'll be able to deal with him in isolation. I'm just gonna stun him and get some anarchies on him. I actually missed my second anarchy, sadly. Went over his shoulder a little bit. I'll just let him continue to push up. I missed my second anarchy again. Turns out my aim when I just woken up is not very good.
That last tank didn't finish refueling before it got airlifted out.
So he's just gonna keep pushing us. We're just gonna keep letting him chase us, and I should be able to get him to finisher territory with primary. And thankfully he drops a special because I was really needing that. And then we're just gonna go ahead and take out the rest of the Red Bar Legionaries. I just got kill clip by killing that guy right there, so that's nice. And then all we have left is the Major right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with 2 anarchies. That should take him down for the most part. And whatever's left, I can just finish her. Yep. Alright, so that's this first initial area done. Next we have 2 barrier colossuses to deal with, 7 dogs, and 2 scion snipers. So I'm gonna grab this field charge to spawn the enemies ahead. And I'm gonna just drop it down right here. And first things first, I'm gonna take out the 3 dogs right here that spawn and charge me. I'm gonna reload after that first one to get kill clip. And then I'm gonna take out the 2 scion snipers, so they're not bugging me. I'm gonna wait for those missiles to hit so that I'm not in any danger of them. And I'm gonna stick 2 anarchies on him. And then slowly take out his shield as he's running at me. I'm gonna throw my grenade as well just to make sure I can kill him without him getting another shield. The grenade and anarchies will finish him off there. And then I have 4 dogs left and this barrier colossus up here. I'm just gonna be careful to make sure he doesn't see me. And before I take care of him, I actually really want to take care of his dogs. So now that all of his dogs are dead, he doesn't really pose much of a threat. Unless I stand directly in front of him while he shoots at me. So now I'm just gonna slowly but surely. Sometimes their shields can be a little bit buggy, I guess. So that'll get him finisherable, and then I can run back and get the ball and get ready to dunk it in. And when I pick up this ball, it's going to spawn a Thresher in this area, back where I just was. But this Thresher will never go away, so this is one that I actually have to kill. So I can just simply throw 2 anarchy shots into it and then nail it with a bunch of sniper shots to send it home. So there it is right there. So I'm gonna wait for it to get stationary. I'm gonna throw the first anarchy, just make sure it sticks, then the second. And then I'm gonna run back here because if I'm all the way back here, I'm actually out of range of its cannon. So the Thresher's dead, which means I can run up. Fumbling around a little bit. I'm gonna throw my smoke grenades on the ground because every time I get smoked, it gives me some of my ability energy back, and I'm just throwing those on the ground because I want my grenade back for this door. Kill all those enemies, so all those guys will die, and then we have a Legionnaire, an Unstoppable, and a Phalanx. But that Phalanx gets like really confused, and he tries to go through that door, and like eventually the game realizes that like he just can't go through that door, so it despawns him and just puts him somewhere out here randomly. He literally teleports, so that's why I kind of ran back and was super cautious because I didn't want to get slapped by him. I keep missing my my anarchies. I need to slow down a little bit between shots. That's okay though. Still be perfectly fine. So I'm gonna wait for that anarchy to stop ticking on him. Make it finisherable, and then send more. So we are missing a little bit of ammo, 4 sniper shots and 6 heavy shots, so I'm just gonna kill these 2 scions since they're really easy to kill. Just see if they drop ammo for me. And he dropped me a special brick, so ended up being worth it. I'm not really gonna bother with these legionaries. I'm just gonna keep on going. And then this upcoming part, I'm gonna do what I'm sure everyone always does in the strike and skip the usual way that you go. This is the patrol zone. I'm just gonna grab on, get on my Sparrow and go onto the left and climb up that way. The only difference is I'm actually gonna turn around once I get to the end because there is a barrier Colossus at the end of the bridge here. I definitely want to make sure I kill him. So I'm just gonna smoke myself, just to make sure none of these guys see me. That Phalanx saw me, so he's probably gonna hover around there for a little bit. And I'm also gonna keep my eye on this left platform because there is a Scion sniper that can go up there. I can't land any of my anarchy shots, unfortunately. I'm actually gonna run down here to get a different angle on him. He's gonna put his shield up. And there's that Scion sniper. Looks like he's leaving though. I'm still keeping my eye out though. I'll kill him. And I'm actually gonna run back down here and get this special ammo. I'm gonna wait for my smoke grenade though. I really don't want to piss off that guy. So it looks like that legionnaire was shooting at me actually stopped carrying. All of those enemies are much more concerned with someone else, so didn't really have to smoke. I wasn't in too much danger. And the reason I really wanted that green ammo is because this sniper tank area, it's really, really nice to have a ton of special. Heavy isn't as necessary because you're going to use all of your special before you use all your heavy here, killing the tank. Basically what I'm going to do here is just slowly but surely take out the tank. I'm also going to throw my grenade right there to hopefully take out some of those legionaries, but I think I threw it too short. Okay, so both of the tires are dead, the front tires at least, but the tank is still alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these other 2 sniper shots on some legionaries and hope that they drop special. I don't think either of them did. They dropped some heavy, but it's not going to be super helpful to me. But basically I'm just going to clear out some of the easier adds that kind of run into me. Also got this unstoppable incendiary that I can start to whittle down. And I'm also just kind of waiting for my Void Grenade to come back up so I can deal with these Void Shielded Incendiaries, since, like I said, abilities are the only way I can crack those shields. So we'll go ahead and get 2 Anarchies on him. A little bit of damage. Yeah, my grenade just came back up, which is nice. So I'm going to wait for them to clump up a little bit. That, and hopefully that gets him. It did. I'm gonna try and kill some of them. I think I got 2. And I got a special brick as well. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna smoke so I can go out and get this special brick. Pick up this heavy brick too. And I'm going to shoot an Anarchy at that back tire, just see if that kills the tank. I don't know if it will. don't think it will, actually. So I'm actually going to run out here and get a sniper angle on its back tire. Get a few shots in there. I reckon 1 to 2 more shots should take it out. If I can hit them. Alright, there we go. So that takes out of the picture. I have no special ammo, and I'm not in a great spot on heavy either. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let these red bar legionaries kind of play into me. And hope that they drop me some ammo. The tank actually dropped me a lot of ammo too, which is really, really nice. So I'll go and pick that up in a second once I get my smoke grenade back up. Got the unstoppable incendior right there. This regular incendior as well. I'm being very careful about pushing up because those barrier colossuses, they really, really hurt. Luckily, they're not really interested in me right now. And thankfully, this guy is pushing me. Which means I can just finish him once he comes up a little bit more. And he gave me a ton of special ammo, which I'm just going to use to take out some of the higher health legionaries. Now I have kill clip. I can take out this one, much easier. Now I'm gonna start working my way over here. I'm gonna take pick up all this ammo that I got from the tank as well. So now I know I just have a few legionaries and a few incendiaries to deal with. And one of them, that guy's the incendiary right there, so that grenade will take out his shield and kill him if he walks back into it. And I think that might be all the incendiaries. There might still be one left, I'm not 100% sure. Kinda hard to tell. But I'll just take out these legionaries while, you know, they kind of walk around. I'm being very careful to make sure that the barrier colossuses don't get an angle on me, because they'll kill me in 1 hit. Or 2 hits if I have a charge with light, which I do. So I'm like slightly safer, but not that much safer because they do shoot very fast. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna pop my smoke grenade. I don't really feel like dealing with these guys forever. I'm just gonna get over here. Should give me an easy angle on them. I'm also going to pull the switch right there. And then I'm going to work my way over here. Because these two are really difficult to deal with because you're always on low ground with them, and there's 2 of them. But there's actually a spot way back here in the corner where you actually have high ground on them, and you're out of range of them. So they actually can't hit you from up here. Unless they're as far up as they can possibly be. So basically what I can do is I can come up here and make my life super easy. Kill one of them. And then, now that one is dead, the other's really easy to deal with. Maybe not easy to deal with, but easier. Because there's not another one shooting at me at the same time. Just gonna go ahead and pop his shield. I'll probably have to do one more shield pop to kill him. And the Anarchy and Void Grenade will get him finisherable, and then I can just go ahead and set him out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call down the tank. It's going to bring 3 phalanxes with it and 3 unstoppable incendiaries. And I really don't want to deal with all of those enemies all at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these special bricks right here, and I'm gonna come down here below the tank, because the tank actually can't hit me at all when I'm down here. I'm gonna throw smoke to get a little bit of my grenade energy back, and I'm just gonna bait the unstoppable incendiaries down here to me, so I can deal with them, kill all 3 of them, and then deal with the tank. The nice thing about here too is I'm close enough to enemies where if I dodge, it will give me my smoke grenade back, which is nice because then I can then throw my smoke grenade to get a little bit of my ability energy back, which is going to allow me to throw my vortex grenade and kill these phalanxes through this platform. There is a cheese as well, where you can throw grenades at the tank through this platform, and you can use that same cheese actually to kill the boss. I'm not going to do that because, I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of the difficult part of the challenge is dealing with the boss and dealing with the tank. Or not the tank so much, but dealing with the boss. So I'm not going to do that. These guys are actually both finisherable. Actually, only one of them is. So I'm going to finisher that one. Kill the other one. And then need to figure out where the third one went. He's right over there. I'm just going to shoot him to get his attention, so he runs down here to me. Put a few sniper shots into him. Not too many though, because I want to save a decent amount of my sniper so I can use it to deal with the tank. Take that guy down with Anarchy a good bit. And on the next time I should be able to get him into finisher territory. There we go. Probably a little close there. And now I'm trying to figure out where the phalanxes are. I see one of them right there, so I'll just throw my vortex grenade so I can kill all of them. Throw my smoke grenade to get a little bit of grenade energy back. I just got 2 of them, so there's a... Never mind, I got all 3. Which is very nice. Now I'm going to hop up here and I'm going to start dealing with the tank. And I'm going to put myself in a spot where the tank can't hit me, which is right here. Because this pole is kind of blocking his cannon shots. Then I can just kind of work on his tires. And killing 2 tires isn't going to be enough to completely kill the tank. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to kill the second tire, and then I'm going to use my tether to do the rest of the damage. So I'm going to wait for the tank to shoot one more time. So now all I have left to deal with is the major, like mini Brachiosaurus up there. I'm just gonna run around here real quick and just take a peek for some ammo, because I would love to get some more heavy and some more special. I don't see too much though, so looks like we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Stop using a... Oh, I actually see a special brick over there, so I think I'm okay to use a few more sniper shots. As long as I hit them. And then I can go ahead and smoke grenade and finisher him. He didn't give us too much ammo, sadly, but it's okay. We have to run Anarchy shot down here and throw my grenade so that the dogs kind of run through it, then they all die. Except for this red bar dog. And so I'm actually full on special now, which is nice. I'm definitely needing a lot of Anarchy though. I'm missing 16 shots currently. So hopefully in this upcoming room I get a pretty decent amount of Anarchy back. In this upcoming room we have an Unstoppable, 2 Barrier Colossuses, a bunch of flame turrets, some barrier not barriers, sorry, some major phalanxes and some legionnaires. So the flame turrets are not that bad because they literally don't move, so the only way that you're going to be in a spot where they can kill you is if you're kind of standing directly in front of them like a dummy. So should be pretty safe in that department. The only things that really pose a major threat here are the barrier colossuses, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye out for them and make sure I know where they are at all times. Let me shoot Brakazan real quick to aggro him a little bit, and I'm going to wait until he jumps away before I start messing with anything. I'm just going to take a peek down here, see what's going on. I'm going to shoot that phalanx in the head because I have anti-barrier sniper. And then I'm just going to kind of hang out here and take out his Scorpius turrets. There actually is a... Okay, I'm a little weak, so I'm back off a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get an angle on the phalanx that sits down there. I don't see it though. There it is. So I killed that one. I'm going to slowly work my way on this unstoppable incendior. Keep an eye on my right to make sure that no enemies start pushing me. And I'm going to conserve the rest of my sniper ammo and save it for the barrier colossuses. I'm also going to try and kind of bait the unstoppable incendior over to me so that I can finish her it without anything else looking at me. And hopefully get some ammo out of it too. But I didn't, just engrams. Didn't really need those. We're just gonna work our way through some of the other ads. There's a barrier, not barrier, sorry, a major phalanx right there that I'm trying to draw out. So you see him right there. You also see the particle effect of one of the champions hanging out down there, so I'm going to be careful. If I come over here, I should be able to get an angle on the phalanx. He's sitting right over there. I'll just deal with this legionary while he decides to hide, and then when he comes out, then I'll deal with him. Actually, 2 legionaries right now. So I killed that one. That'll give me a kill clip, which will make killing the second one so I can kill it easier. And this guy decided to come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. And I'm gonna run up and scavenge some of this ammo. I got some heavy. It's only a finder brick though, so it's only gonna give me 3, but we have a real heavy brick over here, which is nice. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna start dealing with some of these Scorpius turrets. And I'm gonna be super careful to make sure that I'm not getting killed by any barriers, because I just saw some rockets come down from right there. He just jumped up a little bit, so he can't see me anymore. There he is. I'll see if I can kill him. Not really in a good spot to kill him. Don't have a great angle. I'm just gonna hang tight. I'll actually back off a little bit, just see if I can get a different angle on him over here. Because there's another barrier colossus right there. And as you can see, their range is pretty crazy. It's kind of stupid of me to slide off right there, even. Really, really, really gotta respect these colossuses, because they will mess you up with the snap of a finger. So I kind of like the spot that this one's in. I'm gonna see if I can kill it real quick before the other one decides to come over and help. And that one's dead, so that makes my life significantly easier because now I just have to track one barrier colossus. The last time I saw him, he was up there, but I don't know where he is now. There he is, hanging out down there. So I'm just gonna try and get him to pop his shield. There it is. again. Let's shoot 2 more anarchies at him. Snipe him to stagger him. The anarchy should finish. So I need a little bit more special ammo. I got a decent amount of heavy back. I'm missing 8 shots at the moment. So I would like a little bit more. Hopefully there's some kind of hanging around in this general area. Just kind of doing a little quick head sweep to make sure that I did kill everything. Just got that guy left. I'll finish him off with primary. Oh, I did get another heavy brick. So it's... oh my. Okay. So I'm totally full on heavy, actually. Now all I need is 8 special shots, and he dropped me some special ammo too. It's a finder brick, so it's just going to give me 3. And now I can pull this thing, and I'm going to hop down here. And I'm going to shoot a couple anarchy shots because I have heavy bricks all over the place right now. So I can kind of afford to use the ammo. So I have 2 legionaries up right now. One of them just died. I'm gonna throw a smoke and kind of run around and scavenge all this ammo. So I'm actually 100% full on ammo now, which is super nice. Not sure where that other legionary went. Anyway, we're gonna go up to the boss. I'm not gonna damage him at all because I'm not concerned with anything until I kill the Scorpius turrets. So I'm actually just gonna stay hidden here until I get all the way up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and smoke myself and get into a more favorable position right behind this pillar. And slowly but surely take out his 4 Scorpius turrets. And then I'll worry about dealing with him. Okay, so those 4 are dead. So now what I need to do is I need to damage him enough so that he goes up into his tower. And there's actually 2 different health gates. There's enough damage to put him into the tower, but then you have to do a little bit more damage past that to make his shield go up in the tower. And I definitely want to make his shield go up because I would really rather not have him be up in his tower shooting at me while I'm dealing with all of his ads. So getting those last 2 anarchies on right there, right before he started moving, that is really, really big. It should be enough damage to put him in the tower and make his shield go up immediately. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on him. Make sure that his shield does go up. And it does. So now I know I'm kind of safe from him. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke. And I'm just gonna stay invis as I deal with the ads. I'm also going to try and kill the Thresher as well. I'm in a really bad spot right now, though, because I don't have my smoke grenade up, and I didn't have my dodge up. I should be safe here, though. I think I'm okay. Yep. Looks like I'm okay. I'm still in not a great spot, though. I don't have a smoke.
Look around for something we can use.
And I don't have any enemy to dodge next to. I just got that enemy, though, so good to go. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be in a position where I can shoot 2 anarchies at this Thresher ship and then immediately smoke afterwards. And a big part of that is making sure that my dodge is up. So that should be enough to kill that Thresher. And I can hang tight here and get another smoke off. So that Thresher's dead, so a lot of the things that can hurt me now are gone. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to work my way over here. Over to this tank. And be in a spot where all of the ads are in front of me. I'm also going to hop up here just so they have a tougher time getting me. And I'm kind of trying to get an eye on the Centurion right now. Gonna slowly but surely pick off these ads. I'm gonna take off that Centurion shield. And unfortunately I can't really finish him off there. I'm gonna leave this tank since I don't have a great angle on the Centurion while I'm over there. Take off the shield. And kill him while he's up in the air. Now I pretty much just have legionaries to deal with, which isn't too bad at all. Assuming I don't let them swarm me. And I'm basically just gonna kite them back as they push me. And if I feel like they get a little too close for comfort, then I have my smoke grenade to just get out and be safe. I know there was another one right here. That guy almost 1v1'd me, which would have been really, really bad. So now all of the enemies are gone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this ball, and that's going to spawn some more enemies over at the dunk location. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the ball, and then I'm going to immediately drop it, because I want to deal with all of these enemies before I even think about putting that ball in. That guy got a little too close for comfort, so I'm just going to back off a little. Finally hit my sniper shots. I hear another legionary over here. A lot of ammo, and this guy isn't dead, so I'm just going to smoke real quick for safety. Kill him, and then reload for the kill clip. And then that guy's dead. And then there's a couple more ads that actually remain at the dunk location. There's a Centurion over there, so I'll go ahead and take him out real quick. He's hiding. Now he's coming up in the air. Makes for an easy shot. And then I just have this one legionary left. So that's all the ads dead. So now I can go back and get that ball. I'm going to pick up the special break on my way. And when I dunk the ball, I'm immediately going to go back to that little tank area, because that is where I want to be to deal with all the ads as Brakkasan is running down the runway. So you remember, if you've done the strike, he'll jump over to the right side where the diamond is, and then he'll run from right to left as he spawns turrets. There's also going to be a ton of dogs that spawn, and being over by that tank is a great place to deal with all of the dogs. He's also going to try and snipe me as he flies down. I'm just going to stay smoked until I get into a safe spot, which is right back here. And I'm just going to kind of wait for the dogs to come out. As the dogs come out, I'm going to throw down a little anarchy trap for them, so that they all run right into it. Like, I didn't really get the idea, but it's perfectly fine. And the boss is staring at me. I don't know what he's doing right there. Shoot out another anarchy trap for all the dogs. Let them all funnel in. Just gonna take a little peek, see what the dog situation is. And I'm just gonna get into a spot here where I can snipe him a few times, because I need to take out his health a little bit. Waiting for his shot to go off before I re-peek. So now he's going to move his way down, and that will spawn some more dogs. I'm missing my snipes, which is not great, but not the end of the world. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for the dogs, waiting for them to show up. And then here come the rest. That looks like all the dogs. So now I'm just gonna slowly but surely take some shots at him to make him go into his next tower. Wait until he shoots before I re-peek. Grab a little bit of sniper ammo too. And he actually, I just saw him go into his next tower. I don't know if he's going to put his shield up. He shouldn't. Looks like he's not. And I'm actually happy he didn't, so it's a good thing I didn't do too much damage. Because I really want to deal with all of these ads out here before I touch him. Because, as you recall, when he puts his shield up, a Thresher comes out. And I'd much rather deal with all of these ads when there's not a Thresher up versus when there is. And I'm going to try and prioritize this Centurion. Unfortunately, a ton of shit just decided to come out. Primarily dogs. So I'm not going to be able to get that Centurion right there. I'll see if I can pop the shield, but it doesn't look like it. I got a little Cabal grenade. Okay, get back in the corner so it doesn't hit me. And I'm not sure where the Centurion went. But he can't see me right now, so I'm not too concerned about him. He's gonna float up in the air, I'll be able to snipe him, and he's pretty much my biggest problem. Other than getting hit by like 20 Cabal triangle grenades at the same time. But even that shouldn't be too much of an issue, because I can back up in here far enough to be okay from those. So slowly but surely take out these ads. I know there's one more ad over there. There's actually two more. 3. They really decided to come in one by one. Another reason that it's very important to make sure that we don't damage him too much to make him put his shield up is because when he puts his shield up, a ship is going to come to take this little land tank away, or whatever you want to call it, because it has to reveal that core for us to be able to grab to make his shield go away. And it looks like at the moment he's actually shooting me through that little platform, so not really sure what that is, so it looks like I have to get a different angle on him. Also have to remember that his Scorpius turrets are up. So I'm actually going to kill all the Scorpius turrets as well. I'm not landing any of my headshots, sadly. I'm actually going to wait for a moment before I start damaging him again, because I have no smoke grenades, and I definitely want to make sure that I have a lot of smoke grenades. Or at least one before that Thresher comes in. Because the second that Thresher comes in, I'm definitely going to want to make sure I have a way to be invisible right off the bat. So we're just going to kind of chill and hang out. Try and bait out his shot. Take a little peek at him. He has a pretty decent amount of health, so I can start taking shots at him. Trying to let his shot go off before I peek. I have my smoke grenade up now, so I'm good for when that Thresher comes in. Just take 2 shots. And there goes his shield, so now I know the Thresher is going to come in. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it. I know a lot of ads are going to be spawning in as well. Get my 2 shots on the Thresher, and then I'm going to swim. Now we need to hide. I would have liked to get 2 more Anarchy shots off on that Thresher before I smoked again. But I didn't quite have that luxury. So now that Thresher is dead. So now all I really have to worry about is the rest of the ads out here. So, just gonna kind of run around and kite them. I'm gonna try and get myself in a spot where I know that none of them are behind me. I'm gonna dodge on them real quick, just make sure I get my smoke back. I really want to deal with the Centurion. Just once that Centurion's dead, a lot of the lethality of this ad wave is kind of removed. Because yes, these Legionaries can totally kill me, but not nearly as bursty as that Centurion, who can kind of fly up in the air and shoot me with his big little void blast things. We're just gonna slowly work our way through the ads. Darkness just enveloped me, so unfortunately I'm out of res tokens, as if that mattered in the first place. And that might be the last enemy, I'm not 100% sure. Peek around. Yep, looks like that's the last one. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did last time, pick up this ball, and that'll spawn, this time it'll actually spawn 2 Centurions. One of them will stay over at the platform and the other will come chase me. Also have a couple Legionaries as well. So my first priority is obviously going to be the Centurion. And so now this Legionary right here is the only other thing that's going to actually run after me. Shoot at the face. And then we'll run over here. We got 2 more Legionaries and another Centurion kind of guarding the dunk platform. And he's pretty much one shot, so we'll be able to finish him off right there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this ball, dunk it, and then Brachiosaurus is going to come back down and just continuously sprint at me and run at me and spawn Scion snipers and other miscellaneous enemies until either I die or he dies. So basically what I have to do is I have to continuously hang out near him and smoke and pin him with 2 anarchies until I kill him. And so generally speaking, I'm going to want to play around these boxes right here. It's a pretty good area to play around. And making the most out of my smokes is very important. And I'm actually hiding from him a bit here because he can shoot me while he's flying through the air. It's just kind of a dick like that. So now I'm going to smoke. I'm going to get next to him. I'm going to dodge, get my smoke back. And I'm just going to kind of hang out here and let him push me. I'm just gonna continuously keep smoking and nailing him with the anarchies. And he seems to think that I'm over there for some reason. Yeah, I definitely don't want those Scion snipers to catch wind of me. And I'm pretty close to killing him. Just need to make sure I have my smoke back, and that should do it. And that's Arms Dealer Grandmaster Solo. Not too bad. It's probably one of the easier solo Grandmaster Nightfalls. The boss is a little bit rough, but everything leading up to that is not super terrible. You could do the solo by getting him into one of the towers and then throwing your vortex grenade and hitting him through the floor the way that I mentioned earlier at the tank portion, the way I killed the phalanxes. But I don't know, just wanted to do it cheese-free and you know, make it a little more challenging. It's not too bad because you have those areas that you can hide behind that hide the nuclear cores, but still a pretty fun activity. If you like this, please be sure to leave a like on the video. Maybe even consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you want. If you want to see me do stuff like this live, I like to do solo Grandmaster Nightfalls live on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Mactics. You can also look in the description below to see the link for my Discord server, where you'll get notifications every time the stream goes live when you join. I hope you had a good time watching this video. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.